guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you guys for joining me in today's video. So I'm here to share with you some of my favorite apps that I like to use that I think are super helpful for nurses and nursing students. So yeah, I just want to sit down and share with you guys some of those apps and kind of go into the app interface and let you guys see exactly why I like them and how you can use them. So these apps cover, you know, any area of your nursing career. So nursing student, professional nurse, grad student. So yeah, these apps will come in very handy. So in my opinion, these are some of the best apps for you to download. So if you guys are interested in seeing what those apps are, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so every app that I want to show you guys is here in this folder. I do have it entitled School. Like I said, you can use this whether you're in school, working, or clinicals. So the first app I want to show you guys is PicManik, which I have talked about before, and I will link that video in the card section. So PicManik comes in really handy if you are studying. They have really neat ways to remember nursing concepts. So I'm just going to click on one for example, like this one is on Crohn's disease. So you can either play the PicManik or you can do a quiz if you've already seen it before and you're trying to kind of test your knowledge. So this one is on Crohn's disease, like I said, and they come up with really nice little illustrations which will just give you a way to help you remember, you know, disease processes, especially if you're like a visual learner. So you can play the PicManik all the way through.
Crohn's disease assessment is remembered by the crown of intestines atop the assessment who rules the land. This condition is an inflammatory bowel disorder that involves any segment of the GI tract, but is usually found in the terminal ileum. The elaborate toilet represents this disease characteristic symptom of non-bloody diarrhea.
So that just kind of gives you like an overview. And then of course you can go through and just click on each segment. And they have tons of courses, body systems, books, and a way to study for the NCLEX for my students out there. So the next one I want to show you guys is an IV Drug Compatibility app. So you always want to make sure this is up to date, but this literally has like every drug from numbers all the way from A to Z. And all you have to do is just search the drug that you're looking for. So let's say we're going to search for Levophed. So put a little check there. And then we also want to see if it's compatible with vasopressin. So we click that. And it will show us that we have two selected drugs. So we can click that. Down here, where we're going to check the compatibility. And we wait and we see, bam, we can Y-site Levophed and vasopressin together. And then you can clear that. You can go back and continue searching for various other drugs. The next thing I want to show you guys is an actual app. This is called Scannable. And what I really like about this is it literally scans your documents. So I'm just going to take a single index card here to show you guys what I'm talking about. This has nothing important on it but just some video ideas that I was working on. It is looking for the document. Once it has found the document, you see it automatically scans it. And you find the document here at the bottom of the phone. Of course, I got part of my finger. But once the document has been scanned, you can save it, which will save in your photo album, or you can send it. So you're able to share it, which will allow you to share it, you know, through your mail or your contacts. Or you can email it directly from within the app, which is usually what I do when I need to quickly send something to myself. So this app really comes in handy. I can't tell you how many times I have needed to scan something and send it in from work, for school, just no matter what the case is. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you guys is Pocket ICU. So Pocket ICU is powered by Unbound Medicine. Now this is specific for the ICU, so my ICU nurses out there or my students that are going through your ICU rotation. This is really good because it gives you varying topics like ACLS, multiple acidemic states, acute kidney injury, anything that you would basically look for that you could encounter in the ICU. You can click on something. So let's click on like airway management. And then it gives you things in here like drugs you would use for airway management, nasotracheal intubation, orotracheal intubation, assessments for airway management. So very, very handy. Then also within the app, it gives you figures, tables. There's also an appendix that you can use, which gives you all of the formulas for hemodynamic monitoring. You have your SVR, your cardiac output, your stroke volume, just quick reference guides. And then Google Drive, self-explanatory. It's a really good storage device. Another app that I want to talk to you guys about is also powered by Unbound Nursing, and it's called Nursing Central. So I'm just going to hit cancel. So this one has multiple apps inside. So it has Davis Drug Guide, it has Tabor's Medical Dictionary, it has the Lab and Diagnostic Test. So I have to update this app actually. All of my apps need to be updated. However, you can use Davis Drug Guide just as you would the actual book Davis Drug Guide. I don't know if any of you guys have used the actual hardcover, but it has all of the drugs in here, a way to pronounce it, their trade names, what they're indicated for, their action, pharmacokinetics, literally anything that you would need to know about a drug. The lab and diagnostic test, you can look for labs by systems. You can look them up by their synonyms or their acronyms, what they're used for, what would be normal, what would be abnormal. So pretty self-explanatory, but definitely very helpful. And then Lab Gear, which is also another lab type app. This breaks down all the labs that you would use by body system. So lungs, let's say of course you're going to look for a blood pH. It gives you the reference ranges, what would be high, what would be low. Let's say you encounter a lab that you don't really encounter that often. You can look that lab up, maybe like your IgG. There's your reference range, everything you would need to know about it, and what disease processes could possibly indicate a high lab value. And you guys know how to update apps in the Apple Play Store or the Google Play Store, and just make sure your apps are always up to date. Alright guys, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I just wanted to sit down and share with you some of my favorite apps. So like I said, I use these apps whether I am at work or for school. So like I said, these apps will come in handy for nursing students, graduate students like myself, or even in the professional, nursing arena and, clinicals. So they cover a wide variety of situations. So that's why I want to share them with you guys. I hope this video has been helpful. So I will have information in the description box on PicManik if you guys are interested in that. It's so helpful, you guys. Trust me. Trust me. And then all of the other apps, like I said, you can find them on the App Store or Google Play Store, just depending on what phone you have. So yes, leave me your thoughts and comments down below in the comments section. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the apps, what apps you guys use that are very helpful if I didn't talk about them in this video. And then as always, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.